Hi, so this is my first sort of proper video. The other one was my introduction to the channel. I just feel like I need to get something off my chest. A lot of people assume that I am a really strong person, and I guess that's just because the way I portray myself to people, I come across sometimes quite cocky, sarcastic, a little bit gobby sometimes. But because I do that, people assume that I can just take shit and that they can just give me shit and I'll be fine because I'm the strong, confident person. And that is the most untrue thing ever. I moved out when I was 17 because of family problems. I was in a really serious relationship for almost 2 years. That ended about 6 or 7 months ago, and I'm still recovering from that because that it wasn't just a sort of teenage fling thing. It was the real deal. It was like it really, really hurt me, and I've had a lot of shit to deal with. Not just a relationship, because if a lot of people break up, that's normal. But home life and sort of family stuff, I've had a lot of shit to deal with, and I keep a lot of things bottled up. In my introduction video, you'll see that that's why I'm doing this channel, so I have a sort of, how do I explain it? Watch my introduction video, it says it in there. But anyway, and I don't know, people assume that I have so many friends and I can stand my ground and I just do my own thing, but my version of doing my own thing is getting up, doing housework, being on my own all day, hardly talking to anyone, and then on the odd occasion that I do go out and see people, I like seeing people. I just, I have a nice time. I have a laugh. I just, I'm put on a smile. And because I put on a smile and I'm loud and outgoing and outspoken, people think that I'm always like that, when actually I'm really not. Like, and I always feel really, really lonely. Like, even when I'm with people, I always feel really lonely. And I just don't think people expect that of me, because I'm quite confident in front of people. People expect me to have so much self-esteem and so much self-confidence, but actually I don't. I always feel really, really lonely. I always feel like I don't really have anyone. And I try and be, sorry about the shaky, I try and be a really nice person and I try and help people out, and I feel taken advantage of a lot of the time, and that people can just hurt me and stuff, like, especially the guy that I broke up with, who I was with for a while, because I do really do love him, and I just feel like he picks me up and drops me whenever he feels like it. And I try and not, when people ask me about it, I'm not going to mention his name, by the way, but when they ask me about, oh, how are you and said person, I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine, like, we're getting on, all that. But actually, whenever I think about said person, I literally break inside. And it's not just that makes me hurt, it's everything about my home life, about my siblings, about my parents. It just really breaks me whenever I start to think about it. And I think that's why I sort of put on a smile, and I act confident, because when I'm that person, everything else sort of goes out the window, and I just try and laugh and make people laugh. And yeah, I don't know, I just wish people would stop assuming that I'm confident and happy all the time, because I'm not. I'm really not. I'm 90% of the time I am really, really upset and I feel really, really low. And I don't want to tell people that, like, to their face, like my friends, and when I speak to them, because I'm scared that they're going to think I'm attention seeking and just fishing for sympathy. But really, I'm not. That's why I'm putting it on here. But yeah, that's basically it. So